What to stream in quarantine? It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
That's right. We are back with my BF film critic, Ryan J., who's got the scoop on new movies to stream this weekend. Good to see you, Ryan.
You too.
All right. I know everybody's always eager to see these reviews because we're still at home a lot of time and we want to stream some of the great stuff. So I want to start right away with Greyhound. This is PG-13.
Yeah, and this is 10 years in the making for Tom Hanks, who not only stars but wrote the screenplay adapted from a novel by C.S. Forrester. And it is very much an epic action adventure film that takes place during World War II in the middle of the mid-Atlantic, where a Navy destroyer ship has to kind of stay alive and all the hardships that face that challenge.
I'm so excited that you're reviewing this one, and I wanted to show this cool picture that we have as well, as we're seeing a little bit of the video here, but we're going to show a picture because your grandpa was in the Navy, and you have it. There he is, and you've got a picture of him.
Yes, that's my grandpa Normie. I miss him so much. He was in the Navy. He was in the same destroyer ship that's featured in this film by Tom Hanks, and he is my mom's dad, and he was a wonderful grandfather.
You call his name was Normie?
His name was Norman, but I called him Grandpa Normie.
Oh, my mom's name is Norma, and we call her Normie.
Oh, that's sweet.
I know, that's adorable. Okay, I love that. So cool that you have that old picture. You call this film an experience film. What does that mean?
Right, because it's so suspenseful and the water is so magnificent in this movie, like Titanic was. You feel like, you're a part of it. I felt like I was going to drown, watching this movie or jump off and be like, man overboard, but the effects are so well done and it's so much nonstop action. They're constantly on the offense or the defense. It just kind of drives you nuts and crazy.
Okay, I'm obsessed with Tom Hanks. Are there other notable elements? I mean, the photography, the visuals look incredible.
The lighting is one of the best lit films I've ever seen. Elizabeth Shue has a small part in it. I love her. The cinematography is great. You feel like they're really at sea. They filmed much of this on the water, but a lot of it, was filmed other ways. The effects are just really, really great, and I enjoyed it. I wish I could have seen this on the big screen. I think it really would have benefited that way, but I love that Apple TV Plus is bringing it to us now.
All right, so I'm excited to see that one. Real quick, do you know if these films are eventually going to show on a big screen again, or will they just stay online?
Most of them that are being released online are just for online, but some, like Hamilton on Disney TV Plus, will eventually get a theatrical distribution.
Okay, love that. All right, the next one is called The Old Guard, and this is rated R.
Yeah, this one is adapted from a comic book, and it stars Charlize Theron, like Sharon, and it is really big. Like it's a cool kind of comic book. It's Mission Impossible and Charlie's Angels with a dash of sci-fi fantasy.
I'm glad you gave me the correct pronunciation of her name because I said Theron earlier.
Everyone says that. Everybody says Theron, whatever, but it's Theron. If you Google it, there's a video that pops up right away of Charlize herself, and she's like, it's Charlize Theron, and that's how you pronounce Charlize Theron. It's so great. Google it, I'm telling you. That's not better than the movie, but it's worth seeing.
Okay, so that's the cast. Did you say who else was in it?
Yeah, this also has Chiwetel Ejiofor and Harry Melling, who played Dudley Dursley in the Harry Potter movies. He's the villain in this film, and I love all the strong characters. This is a very rated R movie. It's super bloody, violence, splattering all over the place, and one of the best things are the effects in this. Remember before CGI, we used to wonder how you look at effects because they were all practically done, and you'd be like, how did they do that?
Yeah.
Well, this movie is CGI still, but the effects are so good, you just kind of wonder again how they accomplished some of them.
Okay, so the effects are great, but the action looks really good too.
It might be the best action movie of the year, as a matter of fact. I mean, we haven't had Black Widow, we haven't had Wonder Woman yet, but I love this movie. Really strong characters, and it's different than most action movies, so I really like The Old Guard on Netflix.
Okay, I usually don't like blood and guts, but I love action, and I think Charlize chooses some of the best ones. So that looks good.
It's not that much guts, but definitely bloody. In PG-13 movies, when there's a gunshot, you don't see blood splatter. Here, when people get shot, you see it.
Yeah, I don't like that, but I still want to see that movie.
Yeah, you'll like it.
Okay, your last one is Palm Springs. This is rated R. I haven't heard of this yet.
This is a rom-com starring SNL's Andy Samberg. It's on Hulu, and it's like Groundhog Day, but a rom-com, and what's different about it is it's not just one guy. He's not alone stuck in this time loop. There's another character stuck in it with him.
Okay, so who's the other cast member? It's Andy Samberg and who else is in it with him?
Her name is Kristen Milioti, and she's amazing. She's done mostly TV, but she's also in some movies, and she's so good. J.K. Simmons, Oscar winner, is also in this.
Did you like the unique plot? Did you like the fact that this is like a time loop?
Yeah, I think the premise really works. There's some nice twists, some outrageous schemes, but it takes place. Like, think about it. The worst day that you'd ever be stuck in to have to repeat is when this takes place, a wedding day.
So what did it make you think of? Like, is that what you thought? Like, okay, I don't want to repeat this?
Oh, I wouldn't want to be stuck in a wedding day for sure, but it does make you wonder, like, if you were stuck in any day and you had to repeat it over and over, what risks would you take? What would you do differently? What boundaries would you push? So it's kind of fun to watch this movie with friends and be able to have that conversation afterward. This is available on Hulu today.
All right, I love it. Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you.
Okay, you can like Ryan J on Facebook. You can follow him on Instagram and Twitter. And for his full movie reviews, check out his website. That's where he says it all. It's ryanjreviews.com.